Everything is fine. Everything will be okay. It's the final countdown. I just got up out of bed. I have 5 more days to turn all these freaking bean things and all these random pieces into actual Christmas gifts. I am stressed out, but I am finished school for this term. I do not work for the next 5 days, so it's time. It's actually only December 16th, but I would like to spend a couple days at least with the fam jam before Christmas, you know? I have 4 out of 20 gifts or 5 out of 20. I don't even know anymore how many gifts I'm making. As long as they all get done, let's just hope. I ended up making this into 2 parts when I seen how much footage I already had, like the first video. Like it's probably already around 35 minutes. Maybe you want to go watch that one first. Maybe you want to watch this one and then like watch the other one next, like a prequel. That could be fun. Like how I watched the 2nd season of that show on the plane and I thought it was the 1st season because it was good enough to stand alone. And then I went back and watched the actual 1st season and I was like, well, I'm kind of glad that I watched the 2nd season first because I feel like it was better. That's how I want this video to be. I'm stalling. Okay, that's what I'm doing right now. I don't want to do anything. But look, my brother's girlfriend gave me a little sticker, a little worm cowboy. I'm gonna put her Etsy in the description below because she has lots of cute stuff. And my parents got me this thing for my elbow. I do not like, but the thought was nice. In here, I have the start of the 2-year-old's house coat. Over here, I have a stupid, ugly looking snowman base and my friend's bolero that is super freaking soft that I was trying to stitch together last night. I did not finish another one last night. I tried to finish 2. I have my beautiful bunny over there that I did finish last video in the pile with the shirt that I've previously made that I'm just gonna give my sister because I don't think she's gonna like the cardigan that I'm making. Or maybe she'll like it, but I don't really like it. I don't know. It's not what I was going for. And then my scarf and hat that I've finished. Actually, I'm gonna show you my pile here before I get started so I can feel accomplished. So to recap, we have made or finished this beautiful bunny. I like it even more today. And then I have this, which is my backup for my sister if I don't end up making her something new, because she mentioned at her birthday when I made her the scarf that she would have just liked something off of my shelf of all my crochet stuff. And I have had her in mind ever since starting this project. Then I have a hat and a scarf that I made my sister-in-law. I'm missing one. This little farm playmat thing that you can drive tractors and stuff on. I decided last night, because last video I was indecisive, I am going to ask my mother for help. Because I was like, yeah, maybe I can do this all on my own. But I've been working so hard at like keeping my elbow, well, as hard as I could while doing all these projects, is keeping my elbow okay. I don't want to undo all the progress I've made. And also, if I can avoid as much mental stress as possible, that would be great. So I feel like she would be able to help me make 1 a day. I've done the calculations. In order to finish all these in 5 days, I need to finish 3.4 projects a day. So I think I'm going to focus mostly on making all the parts that I haven't done yet, and then getting my mom to sew things. I haven't asked her yet if she says yes. To sew things that are easy enough to just be like, hey, sew this to this kind of thing, or weave in the ends of stuff. And hopefully that'll save me a lot of time and a lot of stress on my elbow, a lot of stress in my brain. Yes, I'm cheating. Mother has agreed to help, so she's going to help me do this. Just sew on all those pieces like the first one, but different. And I'm currently going to finish the sleeve. Today I'm hoping to finish this because I need to send it. And then, I was thinking maybe this hat because I thought it'd be simple. And I also want to break up the crochet. I've only had to crochet a couple pieces so far, like very little pieces. So I don't want to save all of that for one time because I feel like that'll be not good for me. Hat, bolero, and play mat should hopefully get done today. And then I'm going to hopefully get all the pieces done for this house coat. That's my goals for today. It's already 9:25. Hello. Because I stalled some more. I did the dishes, I watered the plants, I got washed and dressed. Mostly just stalling. At the very least, I'm self-aware of it. I finished watching the next season for Queer Eye yesterday, which made me super sad. But then the the New Orleans one started playing right after. And apparently I've never watched those episodes. So thank the yarn gods for that. Here we go. 9:26. Let's see how much we can get done today. Okay, so I finished one one sleeve of the housecoat thing, and I'm gonna go try it on him before finishing it because or doing the next sleeve, because imagine if it all doesn't fit. That would be very sad. It does look tight, but he's a 2-year-old, so I don't really know. What I did was I did it twice the length so that I could fold it in on itself like so, and then this be like the end of the sleeve. It does look too tight. I don't want to have to redo all of this because this was a bit much. Also, it's 10:25. I did stall a little bit more and vacuum my room because it's been a while, and the amount of hairs that come up because I have the yarn on my floor and hairs keep coming up and into the project, and I hate hairs. It grosses me out. So I chose another thing to do to stall a little bit. My sewing is not the greatest, but I don't think that'll matter. I'm doing this color blocking, so I'm just using each of the pound of love yarns over there in my box that I have enough of to finish my other projects, and just doing like a sleeve and then a panel and then another panel in all different colors. And I'm gonna do a hood as well. I'm gonna go try this on and hope for the best. I have just finished all the pieces of the little cardigan. It took a long time. It is 2:44, but oh my gosh, when I tried the sleeve on him earlier, he was so freaking happy, like so excited. He doesn't know what this is. He doesn't know what I'm doing. He has no idea, but I just stuck it on him and warms my little heart. So I'm excited to give him this. I haven't sewed together anything else yet though. It was not part of my goals today, and I'm so tired. I'm so done. And usually I would give myself a break. Well, the usual of the past like couple weeks me would give myself a break because I deserve it. But I cannot afford to. I mean, it's not like I've been working straight. I've been working straight for the past like 2 or 3 hours, but before that I was taking lots of breaks. Too many breaks, in some people's opinion. I will now try to finish the bolero. I really don't want to. I don't want to finish anything. That's my problem. I hate finishing projects. But it needs to be shipped off, and I'm thinking I'll maybe go tomorrow to deliver it. Because I also need to do some Christmas shopping. Apparently the town is super busy because freaking Trudeau got rid of a single tax for us for 2 months. Wow, amazing. Thank you so much. Just increased consumerism, so what difference does that make for anyone? If I'm being 100% honest, I'm not really sure if this is gonna turn out. So this is how I want the body to be. Okay, the front is like crossed over like that, and then so I'm guessing I just have to sew here until neckline, which isn't very much, and then put the sleeves on these sides. But I feel like these are too wide. Like I made these way too wide or too long. I don't know. I have no idea. Fingers crossed. There are so many freaking strings everywhere, but I am going to attempt to try this on. It's also confusing me because it's not sitting properly, but it won't sit properly. But now I'm like, did I put it on the wrong way? I don't think so, but it's just until it's sewn to the bottom, it's gonna be weird. I'm just testing out the neck hole shoulder situation. I think that's good. This is what I'm going for if you didn't understand before. This kind of bolero thing. And then I just have to attach the sleeves, and the sleeves will hopefully, well, I don't know what the sleeves are gonna do. In an ideal world, it would just like match up and it would be the same, you know, and then I'm gonna be doing some ribbing for the bottom of the sleeves, but these pieces are so long that I don't think that's gonna work. So I don't know if I should cinch it and then it'll be like an extra weird thing going on. I don't know, because otherwise it's gonna be what, like pieces flapping out? What looks better, the pieces flapping out or just I just put one sleeve on, and then I realized I was like, no, one of these panels is definitely longer than the others. And then I remembered that I purposefully did that because I was like, okay, the one that's crossing over will probably take some length away from that, so I'm gonna make that one longer so that it's in line with the back one. But then I used the shorter one, the back one, for the curved over part because I forgot that I did that, which is why you should finish your projects relatively close to when you like finish making all the pieces. I'm going to see what happens. Sometimes mistakes are happy mistakes. And if it, oh, that scared me. I thought I did it inside out, but it's just because the one side is flipped. I'm gonna try this on while it's inside out so I don't forget to flip it back inside out before sewing on the next arm and then have the two things be different. Oh, imagine. It's so done already. I hope this turns out somewhat presentable. Like I can always fall on the excuse like, I don't know what I'm doing, because this is literally knitting and I'm into crochet. I feel like it's in the realm of too long. Like it was meant to be like up here, but now it's in the realm of like, is it meant to cover? And I don't like it like that. I don't like it like that. I like it like this. But now I'm like, I'm gonna connect them and like just leave a little flap here, but that looks so stupid. Do I have to undo this whole thing? I'm not really sure what I should do with the back. I did exactly what I said I wouldn't do. So this sleeve is on this way, we're all side facing out, and this sleeve is on this side. I don't know what happened. Like, it was all so tangled. I honestly thought that I sewed everything together upside down. I was so confused. But now, maybe I did. I'm so confused as to what's happening right now. Oh my gosh. Wait, whatever way I did this, I think I made the long panel the front. What? What is happening? Okay, so I finished sewing it all together and I don't know what happened, but I think it was a happy accident. Because what the freak? Somehow it ended up mismatched where like this, the front was longer in this part, but then the back was longer in this part. But now it's giving like some sort of cool vibe that I wasn't intending, but I kind of like it. I don't know. I still have to do the little, what do you call it? Little ribbing for the cuff things, which I don't want to do, but I will. I liked it more before I put it on, and now I don't know what to do with it. This has turned it from a bolero into like a full-on top that I don't think is in a style that she would want to wear. And I'm like, should I do the little tie things here? Like, I don't really know what to do. Should I just make it so complicated that she has no idea how to wear it? Because it's getting to that point. Would that be cute? I'm thinking to go with no cuffs because I do like the, like, you know that? And it's not too long to the point where you would need something to cinch it in. I think Geraldine's arms are probably a bit longer than mine too because she's taller than me. Should I do the tie? I'm feeling the tie. I'll just do like a little chain, attach a chain to both, and then that's it. And then get my mom to weave in the ends. This literally, if I rationed my yarn more properly and didn't leave all these freaking long ends, because I didn't even leave them in the right places because I was like, well, maybe I need it long for this one. I might have gotten away with one ball for this, one skein, but as it is, that did not happen. But highly recommend this yarn. It is so freaking comfy cozy. Ooh. Loops and threads, brushed rainbow. Oh, that's the problem with knitting though. If you don't get the edges perfect, then it looks all holy. And I don't want this one to look distressed. Sadness. Okay, I was like, this is gonna be like a customizable shirt, okay? So if you don't like it tied in the front, what I did was I wrapped it around here and then back around, tied it in the front this way so that it's more of a bolero type thing. Fashion. I have no idea what I'm doing. You can do a little off the shoulder princess vibes. Geraldine, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Giving you options. Okay, so I have one more done. I'm counting this as done even though I didn't put the chain on yet. I'm gonna get my mom to weave in all the ends before I decide whether or not to put on the chain because I don't know if it's just because I'm used to seeing that hanging there that I think it looks good. Maybe it doesn't actually look good. So we'll see what it looks like without all the stuff hanging there. I tried to chain the longest pieces and it wasn't long enough, so I don't want to add extra pieces. There's already gonna be so many things to weave in. Like, what the heck's going on here? It is 7:55. I am all washed and changed, ready for bed, just because I'm going to crash after. I only have an hour more to go because at 9 I like my little like bedtime ritual, stretching, blah blah blah, probably edit, you know, sleep hygiene because I'm still taking care of myself for now. Am I going to do another all-nighter? No. I'm not feeling it now. Though I might later be feeling it. I probably will not do that because it was not beneficial anyway. But it was a fun time. You're probably expecting me to be like, I finished another thing. I did not finish another thing. I'm currently working on finishing off the panels for the house coat so that my mom can hopefully sew them all together tomorrow. But apparently the rows are still bad, so I'm like, are the kids even gonna be at school tomorrow? I don't know. I honestly thought that after today I would be like, wow, why was I so worried? Because this is the first day that I've had a full day to like kind of focus-ish on getting this stuff done. So I thought, how naive of me, that yeah, I would just be like, wow, this is gonna be so easy. I'll actually be done in like 3 days. Or like still in the 5 days, but like a relaxed 5 days. But no, now I feel so much more overwhelmed. Like physically, I'm doing great. Mentally, I'm doing pretty good too. I'm just very discouraged at the moment. I'm hoping tomorrow can make me feel a bit better. I just kind of want to get everything to the point where it just needs to be sewn on to things. But I think I have at least 6 presents that I only have the bare minimum base. I don't have any of the pieces done for yet. So I'm a little bit very stressed. If I didn't have my mom to help me sew things, I don't think there'd be even a fraction of a chance of me getting this done by Friday or even Christmas. But hopefully tomorrow can make me feel better. Please, buses. It is the next morning. I am making stars. It is 8:36. I decided to do some stuff before getting out of bed and getting ready this morning to see if like that would motivate me more. But it's just discouraged me because things take forever. I have to crochet today because I have to make these little stars. So I have to make 6 of these little stars so that I can make, or no, I have to make 12 of these little stars so I can make 3 stars per hat. So I'm gonna make 2 at a time because this takes like 10 minutes and then rest and do something else so that I don't bother my elbow. But I'm going to go now and get breakfast. I worked it out. It's day 2 of my 5 days of freaking trying to finish everything. And since I didn't finish anything yesterday except for the bolero that also still needs to be woven in, I did some calculations. And wait, did I divide it properly? Because that doesn't make sense. The math is not mathing. So I now have, how much? How many do I have? I counted my sisters being done because I don't think I'll have time to do hers. I have 14 left to do. So 14 divided by 4 is 3.5. So somehow I still have 3.5. I'm very confused because I only checked off 2 things. So maybe I miscalculated yesterday, but we're on the same track. My goal for today is just to not get stressed. It's very hard so far. I'm just gonna try not to get stressed and just do what I gotta do, because if I get stressed, then at the end of the night, I don't want to go to bed because I'm like, I need to de-stress and like relax and do stuff for me. But then I end up staying up way too late and then I'm frustrated and tired, and no, way too late for me is like, I think 11 I went to bed instead of 10, or I think it was almost 12 to be honest. That's crazy. Last night I did finish doing all my pieces, all the panels and stuff ready for the house coat. It'll be easy enough for me to just explain to my mom how to put it together. And then I also got all these pieces ready for the catacorn to go on. I got all the waste yarn off and that's it. That's it. Oh, and the buses aren't running. Yay! It is 11:14. I'm so stressed. My no stress mindset is not working because all I can think all morning is I'm so freaking stressed. But look how cute these stars are. I made all of these and like it took forever. As I said, it's 11:14 and this is all I've got to show for today, which is crazy. And like, yeah, I was taking breaks in between them, but they lasted like max 5 minutes. I was just going and doing a chore or something, like taking out the garbage, which takes like a few seconds just to, you know, loosen up my arms because they're getting tense again. My elbows aren't hurting, but like when it gets too tense, then my like muscles or something here hurts. So I need to chill. And now I'm like, okay, so this hat is supposed to be this hat. This is for my brother's girlfriend. When I first found out this is what she wanted, I was like, yes, because it's literally just double crochet. It's so easy. Except for the stars. The stars were a lot more than I thought they would be. But I had to end up knitting it, and this is what it looks like now. She wanted light brown instead of the blue, and I'm like, does tan count as light brown? Because it is a very, very light brown, but I'm assuming she meant like a different light brown. But it was supposed to be like this, you know? So it's more like that, like the picture. But it ended up way too long, and I did math for this, okay? Just wrong math, I guess. So then now I have to fold it over, which makes it super chunky, which makes it be like, would it look weird with a piece here? I guess it's just a different vibe, but I've got to do like the little ear flaps and then connect these, and then I'm gonna send this off to my mother to weave in my ends. She's currently weaving in the ends of my bolero because she said even though the kids are over, they are over. She will help me. So hopefully she can get done 1 or 2 and I can get done 1 or 2. It will be feeling okay by the end of the day. Now I just found the yarn and this is how much I have left. Yay! Positive vibes only. I made a little I-cord on the machine so I wouldn't have to surface crochet, and I have a bunch of safety pins that I'm gonna try to pin it in place so that I don't destroy this. Because I swear to God, look what I did! They're all freaking different sizes! What the freak? Happy, happy. Maybe I'll just leave it like this, go for some goth vibes with the safety pins. The star turned out well. The ear flaps, not so much. I need it to look like it's on the inside of the thing, and I just attached it. So I'm gonna have to make them separate and then stick them on. Success. I am very proud. This looks very good. I'm hoping that it'll stretch out a bit after a couple washes, and then I think it'll look even better. Or if she has a tinier head than me, that would be cool too. Guess what time it is? 12:54. I've done nothing else but this stupid hat, but it's done now. I really need to go eat lunch because my stomach has been a rumbling. My mother's gonna help me weave in these ends at some point. Same. It is the my second one of the day. It's a Ninja Turtle. Yes, it freaking is, okay? I don't know why it's in this pose. I've tried to like floof it up, but it won't move. It just stays like this. Which I guess is adorable. I wasn't gonna add like all these little details, but then I looked at a picture, and you'd think I would look at a picture before making this, but no. I looked at a picture and it had all that, so. Also, these colors switched to make more sense, but it's whatever. I think it's cute looking like a little plankton dressing up as a Ninja Turtle. It is 4:48, which means, are we on track actually? for once. Because I finished this one, I finished this one. I feel like I could finish the catacorn now and it sounds like the children have left. Hello? I'm supposed to knock, child. Okay, it is 7:08. I just walked through the door to this. Sitting on my desk. Because before I thought like, oh, it's so derpy, that's so cute, but now I'm just like, what the freak is this? Because with the freaking bunny, after leaving it for a bit, I came back and looked at it and I was like, that actually is beautiful. But this one, I can't look at it, it's so funny. My mom didn't finish sewing together the house coat, but like, I think she's like halfway, so that's our 0.5. And I'm working on my third one. Oh, that's cute. So hopefully... it's adorable and like it wants to give you a hug and not in the creepy way like derpy Raphael over there. It looks less good on camera. Yeah, I like it in person, but I don't like it when I look at it through the camera. I have this ugly tail on it. I regret doing a horse's tail because I did not do a very good job. But here's my catacorn for my niece. It is 8:51. I'm not gonna start anything else because 9 is my cutoff time and that's not really enough time to really do anything, but I am so sad because like, yes, I am on par, but all the ones that I have to do have a lot of work left, so I was hoping to get ahead of everything. Which I did not do, but hopefully tomorrow, I mean that hat took forever, so hopefully tomorrow it'll go a bit smoother and hopefully the buses are running, I swear to goodness! And then my mom can help me more and I won't get this distracted too. It is day 3, it is 9:17. I am not just getting started. Oh no, I have been working for so long. I woke up at 5:30 this morning thanks to my dad defrosting the door that apparently would not open. So I've been working since before 7 and I got this little dude done. Just kidding, it's not done. I've got it dirty. So this is Chica from FNAF, if that's how the kids call it. And I made that, okay, so I was so excited. So I wanted to find a way to make this dirty and I thought if I just mixed black paint with water and then like dabbed it on and used a cotton ball that it would work, and it worked well enough, I think. And then for this, I was going to, okay, I crocheted this. Not super happy about it, but it only took a few minutes, so it's fine. I crocheted this and then I was going to crochet every letter because that would look better than anything else I could think of. But I didn't want to spend the entire morning crocheting these little pieces like I did yesterday morning. And then I was like, I can paint it. So then I looked up painting on crochet and I'm glad I did because I read this Reddit thing where it said like you can mix 1 part softener, 1 part water and 2 parts paint and then it should go on better and not flake. And I should stop touching this, it's not dry yet, but it looks amazing. Amazing, if I do say so myself. Now, this is kind of wet because of all the water paint. So I'm gonna go get dressed finally and washed. And then I'm gonna make the last couple pieces for this. I need to make the little like feather head thing and then the eyes. And then I'm done. I think I can put it all together. Feeling a lot better than yesterday. And then I realized that for the gloves for my brother-in-law, I was dreading making them because I'm like, duplicate stitching? No, and I need to finish this because I'm finishing all my sister's. Oh my gosh, can't wait. So my sister's coming down on Saturday. So if you guys were like, oh, it's not a big deal if I don't finish in the 5 days because Christmas isn't until Wednesday. Well, no, I have to finish all my sister's kids stuff by Saturday because that's when they're coming. So I'm working on their stuff today. I finished the Ninja Turtle was one of her kids and then this is one of her kids and then I'm gonna work on a gorilla after this and then my brother-in-law's mitts. This looks not wide enough but it's stretchy. Man hands, I don't know. Oh wait, did I even say instead of duplicate stitching I was like I can paint the little scales and eye on it because it's gonna be a fish. Okay, so way faster, way probably better looking, hopefully. I don't know, we'll see. I enjoyed painting. It was very therapeutic compared to the stitching and stuff. I did not, no. Okay, I was feeling good about this one, not so good anymore, I don't think. This smells amazing. Not one single difference do I see. She already looks so beat up and like traumatized, but I didn't want to make it cute because my niece really likes creepy emo stuff, so it does look very traumatized. It's seen some things. It looks like an angry bird, a beat up angry bird. It is 11:45, so I'm not as terribly ahead of time as I thought I was. So I'm gonna have to pick up the pace, but I really gotta go eat now because I'm hungry. Pure chaos is happening right now in my head. Trying to suss out my tractor nephew. He does not want anything other than a tractor, and he's smart, okay? I came out and I was like, what show do you like better, this or this? And he's like, me only like tractor. How did you know? That's what I was talking about. Anyway, so my mom finished putting all of like this one together, and then we decided to just put it all together and then give it to my one nephew, and then we'll fix the road here because the other nephew does not want anything but a tractor. I'm so into making these beans though, and I'm like, I can't make it out of a bean, but my mom was like, why don't you just make it out of a bean? So I'm gonna try to make it out of a bean. And then I was looking over here at my snowman, and then I realized literally all the other children have these big fat bean things, and he's gonna get this little tiny snowman. He is also gonna be upset. So I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna have to redo that. So I'll make a bean, and then I'll just like cinch in, and I'll just do a 2-tiered snowman. That's a lot. Okay, so today I only finished little Chica over there, and then I put together the mitts, and then I painted. This is chaos. Okay, right here is chaos. This is stressing me out. I need to clean this up before I do anything so that I don't hyperventilate or whatever. And I painted this so that I have to wait to flip it to the other side, so I can't really count that as being done, but it's basically done. And then so I started doing the tractor here, but look, I don't have very much yarn, so we'll see. Ignore that sock. Chaos. This is so funny. These two look like they're hiding among stuffies, trying not to get caught. These little derpsters. I'm stressed out. It's time for me to go through my list and check off some things, because I didn't check off anything yesterday, and I think maybe that'll make me feel a little bit better. It might make me feel worse. Okay, it did make me feel better until I got to my brother's, because my brother's is super freaking hard, and I don't even want to think about making it. But then I felt good again, because I only have 9 more to go, and one of them I'm about to finish. Look at this. This is so stupid. It's so stupid. I'm gonna put eyes on it, but it's so stupid. And if he's like, what is this? This is ugly. I'll say, you wanted a stupid tractor, you got a stupid tractor. So here we are. I don't know how to make this I don't know how to make this look any better, but like now I'm feeling better about the snowman is all I'm gonna say. The beans did not work. It's a bean tractor. I'll just tell him it's a bean tractor, and maybe he'll like it, because I've been calling these beans as I've been making them, and he's been liking that. He thinks it's funny, but I don't know. It doesn't look like a bean because it's ugly. Oh, it's so ugly. And not even in a good way. Oh, and my mom finished the house coat for the little one. I meant to do a belt. I completely forgot, so I'll have to do loops and put a belt, but I'm counting it as done for now because that can always be done after the holidays, you know? He lives here, so it's fine. And then this, I just need to do the little piece of road for my mom to connect, and then she's done this, and then I think that's all she can help me with from here on out. Unless I want her to put together pieces, but like, I don't know, like put together some beans for me, but I don't think I want. Like, it's not a fun process for me, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this quickly. I have less than an hour. It's 8:06. So I'm gonna get this done, and then, I don't know, because this paint hasn't dried. It takes forever. I just touched Chica's now, and it's dry now. Oh, did I show you this, actually? I don't like it. It smells delicious, though, because of the fabric softener. But Chica's is now dry. It is kind of crunchy, but not as crunchy as you would expect. I'll show you it tomorrow for this stupid tractor. I cannot. I put a face on it, which made it slightly better, and then I like stitched in through both ends to like shove it down a little bit, and it made it slightly better, but like no, maybe I should add some like little stripe thing here or something. I don't know. Better? I don't know. It's John Deere now. This is not tight enough. Oops. From morning. It is day 4 of my last 5 days. I have to pee. I have 8 gifts left to make, but 2 of them are gonna get knocked out super quickly because all I have to do is paint the other side of this. This did not look, oh, it looks a lot more contrasty in the camera. I looked at this and I was like, wow, you can hardly see the paint, but I don't know if that's just because my eyes aren't working yet because I just woke up. Well, I just got out of bed. And the light, it is kind of crunchy, but again, I don't think it's as bad as it would be. It's flexible, like, still. So that's good. I'll paint the other side of that. I saved this in a little baggie hoping that it would stay, but it looks like it's solid. My paint. Well, I've just ruined this cup. It is now paint cup only. Last night, before my time was up, I made the face and the body of a gorilla. And I'm making 2 of these, so I just need to copy this again for the second one. So I feel like that should be easy too. And then I also just need to make a little tiny piece of road for this one. And then my mom will sew that on and that'll be done. So that'll be my 4 done today. And then hopefully I'll get a 5th one done. The buses aren't running again today, which is like, what was even the point of me doing all of this then? Because I was like, I'm gonna try really hard this week so that next week when all the kids are up, I can spend time with people. And what the freak? I'm gonna have to make some pieces so that I can be out there and spend some time with them, because I have my centro like stuck to the table here. I'm not gonna move it around and be annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna get washed and dressed, and then I'll make the little road, and then I'll paint this, and then we'll see what we can do today. Physical health, super good. Feeling really good actually. My arm is feeling better every day, except when I'm using it. As long as I keep it loose, it feels okay. Mental health, we're getting there. It is 7 o'clock, by the way, so we have lots of time today. Finished! The paint was not dry, but I ended up having to make more because I ran out, so it didn't really save me any time anyway, but resources. Okay, it is 9:10. I just wrote my little letter to my little friend. I had a Nutella waffle. Okay, that's what was going on with my face, and I didn't wash my face yet, so that's what's happening. Anyway. I am now just shipping it today because, well, actually, I don't know if I'll be able to get into town because if the buses weren't able to come out here, I don't know. But Canada Post wasn't, like, they started up again on Tuesday, but then they weren't taking anything else until today. So I don't know. I'll see if I can get into town. There's no way this is gonna get there in time for Christmas anyway, but it is 1:23. I got home from shopping for my parents' stuffs for their stockings. I have fed and watered myself, and now it's time to get going. Before I left, I was working on the eyes for these gorilla dudes, and then their faces and bellies I was just painting. Though it lightened up a bit, so I don't know if I have to do more. Should be fine. I got myself some chocolates too, even though I spent so much more money than I currently have. But I feel like this is worth the little extra couple dollars of debt. Also realized, sorry, 1 second. I was excited because I thought I could scratch off 2 of my list right away this morning. So I did the fish gloves, crossed that off. But then the 2 things I was giving my mom to do, I had already previously crossed those off because I was gonna give the one nephew half of the map. So I was like, that's done. And then the other nephew had the tractor, so I crossed that off last night. And then the house coat dude, I crossed that off because I was like, I'll do the loops and the belt like later. So I've only crossed off 1 out of 8 things today. So I still need to do 7 things in the next couple days. I'm confident that I can get these gorillas done because I'm almost finished them already. Or almost finished all the parts of them, and then I'll just put them together, except for their accessories. Maybe that'll take a while. But then after that, I don't know. So I'll probably only finish 3 today. But let's not be negative and speculate things negatively. Let's just try our best. It's only 1:25. And it's Thursday, so no one could possibly be sad. Here is my first gorilla. It is very ugly, but it looks like the thing almost, so it's fine. He still needs a hat, which is upsetting. So I will go make my hat, but I don't have the right color for the hat, I don't think. So I may have to dye it with this method I've been utilizing here. I have finished my hat. I should have showed you before I dyed it because it was this color and it's not supposed to be this color, like yellow. It's yellow. You can't see that color. I just made a mess. This color. So I tried to dye it brown. It looks a weird color now. It's supposed to be a straw hat. I don't really know. But yes, it is very wet now. I'm gonna go put it on a vent, which means I cannot put it on. I don't think I'm gonna sew it on here anyway though. So this is done. Actually, no, I need to make a little belt for the hat. Do you call it a belt? A hat belt? I don't know. And then it'll be done, but that's just a chain. I should not have crocheted this, but crochet was the only option because it like sits out and you can't have knit sitting out. It's not thick enough. It is 6:21. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get the second one of these things done. I'm gonna go put this on a vent to dry and hopefully it'll be dry-ish by the morning. And my mom just gave me back my house coat. It's so cute. I'm excited. Hello. It is 8:10, so I don't think I can get much more done today, which means I only finished 2 things today, but like, can I even count this? Because all I did was paint one side of it. These look weird. It does still feel crispy, not comfortable, but very, very nice smelling. I started, well, I didn't even, this is still the second gorilla, okay? But like I have these pieces done because I did them at the same time as the other for the face and the belly. And then I just did the ears a little while ago. And now I'm doing this fedora. Yes, I'm crocheting everything. And I know I shouldn't be, I know, especially with this yarn because I'm like double stranding it, which makes it worse. But for the hats, I have to crochet it because it needs to be stiff to hold its shape. This is gonna be like a bright pink fedora that this nephew chose for this with this as a like band around it. I probably will not get this finished tonight because I only have 45 minutes left and I'm taking it slow. My arms are doing okay. I say arms now because this is getting as long as I like keep massaging and try to like relax my arm, it's doing okay. And we will be resting very, very soon. But this leaves me with 7 gifts to do tomorrow. How is it 7? Oh, sorry, I forgot to cross off one. 6 gifts to do tomorrow. Is that possible? Very much not, because what has been my record so far? 3 gifts? I started off the day thinking I was gonna get 5 gifts done, and I did 2 things. And 1 I can't even count. I don't even think I explained how I dyed the hat. I just like dropped like a bunch of paint in water and mixed it and then like soaked it, and hopefully that turns out. I know for these pieces, they like lightened up quite a bit as it dried. I just like blotched black with the white, the water, like the same that I did for the Chica thing. What else was I here to inform you of? Oh, my mom finished my now 1 nephew's. Oh. I forgot that she folded up a bunch of animals. She bought all these animals. She got really excited about this. Okay, my mom did basically half, if not more, of the work for this. So like I did 1 half, she did the other, like putting the things on. I made all the pieces for her and just gave them to her to put on. And then she stitched them both together when all the confusion happened. And oh, why did she do the road? It looks really nice. Oh, that's really nice. I like that. And then she was just having a good time sewing everything on, and then she went to the store today and got a bunch of little farm animals to put in. Adorable. And then this big rubber ducky. But I just think this is so nice now. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. So that's done, but it doesn't make me feel any relief because I already had it crossed off anyway because I considered it done already. So I have a mess to clean up too. I have a bunch of random animals in my room now. I'm gonna have to do a part 3 because this is getting too long too. I know, it sucks, but I'm starting to think like, am I gonna get these done? I'm not gonna get them done tomorrow, I don't think, unless a miracle happens. And then, because I have some really hard things coming up. And then I'm not even sure if I'll get everything done in time for Christmas now because I still have 7 things. And 2 or 3 of them are gonna be very difficult to make look nice, and I don't know what I'm doing still. I'm so done. That's why I'm crocheting all these pieces, because this shape would have been so annoying to try to get on the centro because I don't freaking know what I'm doing. But with crochet, a breeze. So easy peasy, beautiful, squeezy cover girl. So my last video will show all my last projects, and I really hope that I don't know. I want to show people's reactions to my gifts, but I also don't want to have them on camera. And I was thinking I could like cover their faces, but then like that's a lot of work for editing, and then I was like, maybe I could just have their audio reactions, but then that's boring. And then I was like, maybe I'll just explain. I'll tell you at the very least what people's reactions are, okay? So the next video is not gonna come out until after Christmas. So happy holidays to everyone, and thank you for watching, and thank you. People are worried about me doing this again because I said I wouldn't. I'm blaming my arm because I took 2 or more weeks off of doing anything, thinking that like, oh, I'll do that so that I can crochet when the time comes to do the Christmas gifts. Did not happen. But again, I'm doing fine physically. I am sleeping properly. I am stretching. I am taking care of my arm. It's just mentally because I'm stressed, but I need to stop thinking of it so stressfully. That's my issue, because what am I? I'm sitting around crocheting and knitting things. That's fun. That's a fun time. Everything is fine. Everything will be okay. Happy holidays.